Boom! And we're back at the CBRS podcast studio, the 29th podcast.
There you go.
Consecutive.
Very nice.
Exactly. Man, it was a busy week. You were out for a little bit. We're going to get to that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But let's start with the usual suspects of our podcast is the Dapplest.
Hell yeah.
And the last week we were busy promoting Distriator. We got 80 upvotes on a Dapplest, and we got 66 comments that'll be rewarded by the comment rewarder. It was around 160 Hive, 186
186 Hive and 46 HBD.
There you go.
Wow, nice amount.
66 people. If not more people are voting, the more rewards they're getting.
Hey, you know.
But I see a tendency that more weeks we do, the less of the upvotes we're getting.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
It is.
Because, like, you know, you really see how people are getting involved in every DApps, and there's most definitely more than 100 people that are involved. It would be really nice to see that the community comes up and participates and does the good thing and upvotes all the DApps on the Dapplest from Hive.
So just by thinking, like, what if we would be posting this without giving any rewards?
Yeah.
Just asking the community, hey guys, can you please vote? I wonder how many would go and vote.
Yeah. Every week also.
Like, for instance, there was this, it just ended, the Vibes competition week 33, the voting part for like, there's a poll and everybody's voting for the top 15. And these guys had like 400 votes. Why are they not voting on the dApps, on the Dapplest?
Yeah. I
just wonder where everybody is.
Hibernating. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Hey.
We're trying our best to promote that. We're not getting anything. We're just pushing everybody to be a bit proactive, you know, like as we are, and and do the good thing and promote Hive on Web 2 and all the dApps that are. Yeah, you have no.
By the way, the reason why I have no T-shirt is because my washing machine broke. And we just bought a new one, but it's coming tomorrow. Okay. And the Hive T-shirts that I had in bus party. They're gone.
How hard is to ask me for a T-shirt?
Well, you know, hey, I have my hat, so.
Yeah, hey. So this week we're finishing up with Distriator. Yeah. There's still time to vote. The thing is that if you're gonna vote, you won't get the upvotes because the upvotes are going for the first 3 days from the post. And next week Friday we have the hosing.
Yes, we're focusing on hosing. I think it's time to also get back into like the when we started with Splinterlands, we started with a game, so we're gonna now jump on to another game again. And
in a couple of weeks there'll be more games.
No.
No.
No, what I wanted to say is we're gonna post an article soon explaining everybody like the roadmap of voting, like what are we going to vote on in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah. Cool. But there will be also more games.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Don't say no.
Okay. Because like the D-Crops and Rising Star, they're all on the list.
Plenty of games. Plenty of games.
Yeah.
Hive Echo, it's a bit late.
Yes.
As we know, the Talentland is going on, and Eddie and quite other people are busy there. So,
well, it's finished, but everybody's like kind of going back home, kind of getting into the system again, and they're busy with many other things, and that's why Hive Echo was kind of, they didn't really have time to do it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But
good excuse, good excuse.
But just maybe we will be able to help with that in the future. So we're still waiting on a reply from Starkers. and Eddie, and we'll see if we can just help them out with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I know that Eddie is working on something very important.
They have plenty of their hands.
Yeah, definitely.
And give our hands helping hands.
Here are my 4 hands. Anyway.
Are we doing the wheel, or are we still waiting? We're not doing the wheel.
We're not doing the wheel, okay. So no wheel today. So it means that when they will be posting the stats, so either these weeks, there we go again. Either this week's the new one will not be posted.
Yeah.
And we will
do like 2 weeks
we'll do next podcast of the last week's statistics. So this now. Or they will ask us to make maybe another video where we will announce the winner maybe after tomorrow or Friday or whatever, and then quickly jump into the new week.
Yeah.
It depends on Eddie what he wants to do with the Starkers. Eddie, I want half. What have you done for me lately? Every time I write his name, I will Eddie. Oh man, yeah. Anyway, so we will see. It's not like it's ending. It's just they were very busy.
Yeah. So there's no wheel of names today. It's gonna come either on the next podcast or it will come somewhere later this week as a separate video from Cold Beetroot Soup.
Yeah.
So during the HiveBuzz grass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that didn't work out very well.
I didn't want to say nothing. I was watching. I was like, what is happening?
I was sitting there. I know you don't want to say anything, but I was sitting there. I'm like, come on, guys, come on. Oh man, I mean the idea was very nice and it was the perfect moment.
the screenshot that I sent you. You were just like
oh yeah, because I was bringing the phone to everybody like here is Roland talking to everybody.
You're smiling and just doing this face.
Oh man.
Yeah, but the news is that the HiveFest 10.
Oh, what a number.
10 is happening in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, from October 15th to October 19th. So you still have some time to organize your vacation and start saving up some money for the trips.
It's I just want to say that this one is a very special one because it's a 10th.
Yeah,
10th edition. So
absolutely.
Wow.
I'm very interested if they're also doing the same, like looking for volunteers.
Maybe.
Which could help you with the price of the travels and such.
I know that
it would be cool to have some information on that. Like,
yeah, they're busy now with a lot of things. Now the most important was because Roland was really busy with the website. The website looks amazing.
Yeah,
like the theme that they created and everything is.
He was gone, and then the HiveFest is coming up. Hey!
No, he was really working hard on the website.
Or hardly working.
Or
working while hard.
So, Roland, if you're watching, great job on the website.
Oh, one thing I wanted to say, let's stop doing. Roland, if you're watching, we're here. Roland, great job.
Okay. But yeah, the site looks good, and the 10th edition should be really awesome.
Yeah. Are the prices already there?
No,
like
the prices are not there yet. I know that Gandalf wrote on Telegram that he is now working on the discounts for the flights.
Yeah.
So just like last time, because flights. Oh.
I think I've checked it. It was like 600. It was back and forth.
Yeah. So for us, but for somebody who is in US or like somewhere there, it was like some people said 1,400 round trip, and then.
Isn't it quicker to go from? It depends where in the US
so it's through now it's cheaper to go through Tokyo and then to Malaysia. And you have also going one through the Netherlands and then going to Malaysia. And
There's direct flight from Netherlands, Malaysia. If
No.
they're going through Netherlands.
no,
I.
think so.
Well, we're gonna check it out and say
Right.
next week.
Right, mate.
Okay, mate.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, it's gonna be. It should be fun. I probably won't be able to be there.
I'll check it out. I would really
Man,
love to.
that would be awesome.
It's been a long time.
I mean, if just
Should've
at least one of us would be there.
Yeah.
I hope you can make it there.
I mean, the stuff that the Bitcoins or Stargers is offering is also so effective.
Hey guys, please donate some Hive.
We want. But if you can donate some Hive, still gonna have to have like days off for like it's at least day trip. Then you have 4 days there.
And
then
so the whole week, like you have to have 7 days at least.
Yeah. It's 1 day, 5 days.
Jet flag. Yeah, I'm in Hive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, HiveFest numero 10. It's very, very important. Super cool.
Yep.
October 15th to 19th. So book your dates. Moving a little bit further, I thought I'm going to ask you about the Hive bus and grads and what's the experiences and how it was. Give us a little bit rundown. How did it go? What did you like? What can be better? And I know that you also gave out some NFC cards. So tell me a little bit about the whole experience.
Yeah, well, first of all, the trip. I thought it would be okay, but it was like 18 hours in the train with my son. It was exhausting.
18 hours.
18 hours. Yeah, so
that's a lot.
So I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we were there 10:30. We were there.
Damn.
Yeah. So
how many trains?
5.
Oh, Lord.
Different trains. Yeah.
So you cannot even like rest properly. Like every so many hours, you have to change.
Yeah.
It was a long waiting times.
Well, the thing is, like in the beginning, how it was all kind of, if everything would have worked out. Following the plan, it would be good. We would be in there like at 9 o'clock in the evening. But our train going from Düsseldorf to München was late, half an hour. And so we missed the other trains. So we had to wait there for an hour, there another hour, and then that added up. But overall, it was fine. Yeah.
The trip
was overall it was okay. It wasn't that bad. It's just the last train was the best because the sightseeing of Austria was amazing, and we had our own cabin.
Oh, that's perfect.
Which
so
was
you can really like, chill out.
Oh man, that was awesome. And then the next day we walked in the morning. We walked a little bit in Austria. So beautiful, like it looks a lot like Lithuania if you go to Vilnius. And then in the midday we went to the event where it would be. We met everybody, we saw everybody, we talked there, had some drinks, just kind of like
equating like
hang out a little bit. It was so awesome to see everybody and talk to everybody. And of course, especially for Dovydas, it was so cool because it was his first time being in a real big meeting or meetup event for Hive. So he was kind of in circle of attention. Everybody's like, but then he was playing Nintendo and he was just away, in the gaming room outside somewhere. But yeah, then the next day in the morning, the event started like at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we had the presentations. The idea was to get new people, of course. We got 4 new people, so 4 new Hivians. They were expecting 10, but we got 4, at least 4. And so everybody presented the kind of new projects, like you have world mapping, so from pin maple to world mapping, and they explain a little bit what they're doing and what's going on behind the scenes. Like lots of curating, like, oh man, it's a lot of curating they have to do, but they're also building a lot of things. Now you will be able to, you know, when you have to scan the code, when you press, okay, I'm in this area of the map, you get the code, you put it into your post.
Yeah.
But now it should be all kind of automated. You'll go to, let's say, Peaked or SNC.
Yeah.
And when you writing your article, all you have to do is like press a button, and you'll be like kind of choosing right there, like, I'm here.
Okay. That's cool.
This is needed because you know, going to the other side, getting the code, getting back to the, it's you know, double the work.
Yeah.
So integration is important. Then there was very nice presentation about Api's Hive.
Yeah.
By Living in Taiwan. Man, I mean, just one person decided to do something in the community, got people around her, helping her with specific things, and voila, boom, she has it.
Yeah.
If more people on Hive would do something like that, we can make it even a better place, you know. So props to her for that. Yeah, and then Sakurama, he talked about SNC and some new stuff that SNC have been working thanks to VSC project. We're gonna go into that a little bit later. And I presented also 3Speak and Distrator. 3Speak, I just showed like the mobile app, how it works. We made a live video, we posted. It was really awesome to see that and how easy it is to do.
Yeah.
We had some important questions from the community about like, why do we need email address when we are going to, when we want to create an account using the browser.
Yeah.
3Speak, but Starkers also said in Twitter, or on X, he said, listen, has been working for asking this for 4 years already. He's put in so much energy and money into 3Speak, and he doesn't want to just, he doesn't want to keep on announcing of the announcement of the announcement of the announcement. Yeah, when it's going to be done, he knows all these things, he understands. But guys, leave him alone. He's busy with like lots of things. Yeah. But things will happen. There are stuff going on in the background, but they're very kind of slow. But they just don't want to say anything like to the community. So they decided, we will tell you when it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good. And then I was talking about Distrator, explaining how it works and the benefits of it, and we even, like, I even said, listen, you don't have to kind of onboard businesses to Distrator because of Hive. You can just onboard them because of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And then give Hive as an extra.
Yeah.
If you feel better that way, and you think that the business, because Bitcoin is known, people, oh, Bitcoin, yeah. You know. So and Bitcoin and cashback, that works perfectly. Then was the fun part, and when I showed, for the first time it was shown actually live, how you can create a NFC card.
Yeah.
So you have to have an NFC 215 or 216, and you can already code in.
What is NFC?
That's like,
or 2? Yeah,
that's like the number of the card, like the version of the card.
Okay.
NFC version 215 or 216. Only these two cards can be can work. Well, they work when creating a Hive debit card.
Yeah. What's the process?
Oh man, the process was like, you had to go to a website, hivedebit.com.
Yeah.
It was all in Spanish, by the way, but I think I could have done it also in English, but I couldn't find it that fast. Then you create a card. You have to post your active key from your account into the card. you tell the card like, okay, what is the maximum you want to have that the card would spend.
Yeah.
So you can put 10 Hive to 10 HBD or 20 HBD or 50, whatever you want, which is very good. Then you scan it, it creates it. And then you can go to the same website. You can say make a.
But where do you scan it? What do you scan it with?
On your phone. Yeah.
Like a QR code or something?
No, just put it next to your phone.
Okay.
Because you have to have a
NFC on.
Yeah. That's it.
And it connects with the card. Okay.
How easy. It was really easy, yeah? And then you go like create a invoice and you type in how much HBD and to who you want to transfer. Beep, it's done.
Okay, so you just how do you top up? You just top up also through
No, it's connected to what you have in your HBD.
So you just put the limit, you put the roof on.
Yeah, so in the card, when you're creating, you put the limit what you want to spend in one time.
Okay.
Just like you have on normal debit cards.
Yeah.
We can put a limit, like daily limit, you know.
Yeah.
So if somebody decides to take your card, they don't take all your HBD, of course. 20
HBD per day.
Yeah.
Or per transaction.
Well, you can right away zero your HBD or put it somewhere else, and they will not be able to get any HBD. But they have to kind of know how to use your card.
Yeah.
Right?
And to use your card is putting it in your phone.
But anyway, so then at the end of the presentation, I said there are the cards. Anybody can take it. And in the beginning, everybody's like kind of...
Did you leave at least one card for me?
Yeah, I have it. And everybody's like, hey, man. And then suddenly everybody started running, getting all the cards.
I saw it live. First was like hesitant.
Everybody just ran for it. It was awesome to see, actually. So that, and what else? What did I want to say?
How Gandalf tried to scam you.
Oh
scanning your card.
So Gandalf kind of like, hey, come. You have the card with you? The one that you just uploaded, HBD? Like, yeah, sure. Show me. And then you like, scanned it. I'm like, what the? So he had like a skimmer.
Yeah.
And he scanned my card. He's like, yeah, well, check it out. I'm like, what? Please don't touch my HBD. I was saying one HBD there anyway. But then he got back to me with a message that it was okay, you know, that it was well protected. And so he would like to know a little bit more about the cards. And I think that he and Jan, who is coding everything, they should talk. And I think that's where the power of our community is, when, you know, the big brains are working together.
Absolutely.
And,
something that you said during one of the presentations, that he knows something more than I. We can share the ideas. Someone else knows something else, you know. So that's how you come together and work together for something bigger than your own.
Even like that's when I was talking about 3Speak, I didn't know the answer, or like I didn't know something, and they said, "Did you know this?" I'm like, "You see, that's what I mean." And that's when I also don't know everything. And when somebody says that to me, I take it as a positive kind of thing, and not like, oh, he knows, I don't know. How do I not know? No, you cannot know everything. No. There's so much to know on Hive.
Yeah, it should be like a Bible written. And what you can do is probably be added every day with new stuff, you know.
Yeah,
so it's very hard to keep up with every single project and every single service that they're providing.
And and then the next day, me and Dovidas we went again for a walk. We went to the big tower, and there was this very big slide from the tower down. You slide like for two minutes.
Man.
And it's going like, it's not just like, no, it's fast. And then suddenly you go, woo, and you're like, and then you arrive like, that was good. One more time. Nah, it's okay. No, but it was very fun. then we had dinner, and we said goodbye to everybody because we had to leave. Our train was leaving at 5:45 in the morning. So like, okay, but man, after these kind of events, it's so sad to kind of leave. Like, there are some people with who you were really kind of connecting and talking, and then like, man, I'm gonna miss this because overall the feeling of seeing everybody from the community who you've been talking to online, it just makes everything so much stronger. That's why let's say HiveFest is so important for Hivians, even though it costs a lot of money. I mean, just to strengthen the community, it is like
it's
awesome.
Different offline, like
Yeah,
experience compared to sitting at the computer and writing comments too.
yeah. Now at least I know, I've seen the person, you know, and like, okay, and I'm commenting on this person, and I know who this person is.
Exactly. Super cool.
Yeah.
Next on our list is something also very cool, and I think we had the same idea when we saw it.
Yeah.
Is that the Digibyte is Hive?
Just happened today, I think.
Yeah, they started posting on InLeo.
Yep.
And we know Digibyte from 10 years ago. A long time ago.
Yeah.
It's back when I was working for Modo.
Yeah.
They were onboarding Digibyte. So half of the team, I'm not sure, old people are still there, you know, old school people. But I know half of the team.
Yeah.
So it's super
I wonder if they will recognize.
I mean, so I'm gonna definitely write them. I'm gonna contact them and say like, yo.
How crazy, right? Yeah. How crazy it is. Like,
the fact is that back in the Komodo days when I was working as a community manager, I was really pushing. Well, you were there too.
Yeah.
We were really pushing Komodo to kind of connect with Hive, but they said that there was something that they couldn't do or connect. But at this point, I'm thinking like, since Digibyte can be on Komodo and on the Hive, maybe there's some tools that they already made where we could also onboard Hive Komodo, because Komodo as a wallet, it has such amazing structure there. You know, you can have so many coins. It's something similar that probably like C is working on, and
it's an atomic wallet, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So for all of the users that are using Komodo, they need a platform, because at this point they're using mainly, I think, Web2 platforms to make posts and give news about their progress on the wallet and such. Hive is perfect.
Yeah.
It's not the connection, you know, other wallet might be able to now also hold Hive as a token. And so this is really like triggered my brain to go after Digibyte and go back to the Komodo server and say like, did you do something different now that you can able to accept Hive in your wallet?
Right.
Non-custodial atomic wallet. They're doing a great job. There's OGs that you'll never forget. That
it's just funny.
With.
It's funny when you go. It's just everything goes back again, right?
It's a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, awesome. Like, so I really hope that once their community will start jumping on Hive, that Hivians will kind of like help them out.
A warm welcome.
Yeah, I just hope it's not in a Dash kind of way, when we don't even know the Dash users. Also, we know a couple of Dashians that were posting.
Yeah.
But I just don't see them. I don't see them. I don't know who is from Dash. Maybe they're just, and that's how it feels sometimes when people are on InLeo.
Yeah, you don't see
I
them
don't
on
see
Hive.
them on Hive.
Yeah.
I see, even
they
though
are they are on a Hive.
Yeah, but that's not the way I should be feeling.
It doesn't really transpires to the blockchain.
No.
On whole.
I just hope that InLeo doesn't. It's not another DTube.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. So yeah.
Money change.
Yeah.
Hopefully, what they're trying to achieve part, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's how now Digibyte is being also onboarded.
Yeah.
But
It's interesting how did it.
yeah, well, there's that's that. Well, if you want to find out, there is a MA coming on X.
Oh yeah, exactly. We were talking about May 6th, 4:30 p.m. UTC on X, and Hive is hosting.
Yeah.
So if you want to know more about Digibyte's onboarding and we're gonna try to do on the Hive,
Yeah.
mark the date, May 6th. That's tomorrow,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes. Tomorrow.
May 6th is tomorrow. Actually, probably by the time the
podcast
is
will
out,
be...
it will be today.
Yeah.
So it's today at 4:30 p.m. UTC on X, hosted by Hive.
Yeah.
Check it out. Tell us a little bit about Skate Hive.
Skate Hive.
Skate Hive.
Skate. Right. Let me tell you a bit about Skate Hive.
Skate Hive.
Skate Hive. You have skydiving and you got Skate Hive. Right, mate. Right. Well, there's not so much to say, but I just wanted to acknowledge that they built a community on Hive.
Like they built a front end.
For the
community of skaters.
Yeah. Until today, they have rewarded skaters $88,000. Like just they create. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And anybody with some sets of skills for especially front end can do that.
Yeah.
So this is an example showing what is possible on Hive.
Yeah, and I think more communities.
We have the travel feed, of course.
The more communities on Hive should have their own front end.
Yes.
It's like a layer 2 token that they have. Or it's just
no, not even.
Not even.
No, it's the breakaway communities.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Interesting. But I think it would be interesting also to have kind of your own token, like.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Anybody can do it.
Yeah, super cool.
That's why it's so
Congrats,
awesome.
Skate Hive.
Yeah, definitely.
88K up to this point.
Yeah.
Next we have VSC Altera in the move.
Yes, they're having the testing phase.
Yeah, tell us more about it.
Well, there's not so much to say. Well, they have important testing for MetaMask login, social logins. So they're testing also like the transfers using their network as well, like Hive and HBD. There were some bugs that were found by the community, and they're like fixing them. And many other different tools that are built by VSC. And once everything is tested and fixed, they should be launching it. And meaning when they're gonna launch MetaMask, and that is why we are waiting for that, for the EVM. We are waiting for the MetaMask, because that is when we can go to Interact and continue. And continue on Interact what we started a long time ago.
I'm very interested how it will go with the MetaMask, because like Ethereum-based tokens, all the gas fees. So what will be the bridge of paying the gas fee? Hopefully not necessarily in Ethereum, maybe to be able to for Hive gas fee.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do that. Maybe in the background Hive is paying for everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Because now, like, let's say you have Distributor, right?
Yeah.
How Distributor works is when people are posting those reviews, 60% goes back to Distributor, and that money is being
used for
the cashback. Yeah. So I had that kind of feeling, like with VSC, that would be a similar kind of thing. That
they use post for.
No, not post rewards, but somehow in a way that let's say if you have gas fees, that the network itself would pay these gas fees, but you would not see that.
Yeah, but then again, this radar, you that those fees
No,
or the cashback is
no,
being...
I know, but it's just like trying. I'm not a programmer. I don't know these things, but
No.
just how my mind is seeing this, how it could maybe work, is that actually Hive is paying for all these transactions.
Yeah, that come from based on the they're doing with.
Because that's the thing. I don't understand how is it possible that when Ethereum transactions, every Ethereum transaction is actually gas fee based, and you have to pay gas fees. So why suddenly not on VSC network? Yeah. And by the way, their proposal, DHF proposal, went through. So they have their 500,000 now, and they can, congratulations, go to work. So yeah.
Talking about VSC Altera, SNC's SDK prepared. They kind of working on that, which is implementing the VSC services, like everything that they do. You know, it's because what VSC did.
Yeah,
they're able to use that on their own SDK.
Yeah, I think it's going through what VSC did. I think so, because don't forget, you also have InLeo that kind of made it possible to go to kind of onboard people through different blockchains, and then you got the VSC. So you have two sides now that are kind of similar but still different. But I think that Good Karma took the open source from VSC and is using it to implement it into SNC, meaning that you can have you can now log in or create an account with your BTC wallet, with your Ethereum, Solana. What else was it? Even with Justin Sun's, sorry, said his name and right away vomit. With Tron. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, that's another way to onboard people with other wallets. Like, why should I create a Hive wallet if I want to log in with my wallet? Hey, there you go. Now you can do it.
It's similar to like when you can register or log into Web2 dApps and such, and they ask you this or that. Options are great for half, you know, which front end or which services you.
Yeah, I even like posted on X today, tagging InLeo, saying, listen, why don't you guys create a second layer on top of all the comment writing, right? Second layer where anybody with a Web2 social account can log in and they can just react to all the articles and all the comments, only they will not be rewarded. But we will all still see their comments. I mean, now
it's also a bridge, you know, where you're gonna different social mediums will come and say, "What is this number?" You know, on the post.
Yeah, and
why am I not getting that?
And it is also a reason when Hive, where Posh, through Posh, that you go to Reddit, right?
Yeah.
And you everybody can go to the article, but nobody can comment because they have to create a Hive account. But what if they can just log in with X or Google or whatever and still be able to comment? They don't need to have the Hive account, but it's just when you give somebody a taste of a pie and it's good, you want the rest of the pie.
It seems that we're doing something from the other side what X tried to do. like implementing the coin on X for all the users.
Yeah.
So we already have the coin, but Web 2 connection users to be able to reply and be engaged in social mediums on Web 3.
Yeah. It's the same with gaming also, where they're now focusing more on Web 2 than actually Web 3.
Yeah, you want that's what we spoke for many times, that you want the blockchain to be as familiar as anything else in daily life, without being able to break your head on thinking like, what wallet do I need to use, whatever, that you could just seamlessly explore the dApps and explore the games on the Web3 just by playing it, not necessarily getting the rewards. But if you want to get all the rewards and if you get access to all your cars that you have, etc., you would then need to create a wallet. Like you can play the game, let's say whatever, any game, but if you want to be added to leaderboards or wherever, you do need to like connect some sort of account to your game.
Yep.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Talking about games.
Oh yeah. Oh no, there we go again.
Conclave Arcana. There's 6 days left for Conclave Arcana pre-sale.
Probably when this podcast will be posted, it's gonna be 5 days.
Yep. And everybody's going crazy. I had a talk with Blaze a day or two ago, and he's FOMOing, I'm FOMOing. We're just talking like, dude, I already spent like $1,000. Like, I don't see myself that I will not like itch my fingers to put another 500 or something just to go over the fence to get a little bit better rewards, but also more chances to get that black foil card. Where talking about black foil cards, the midnight potions are out.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people already kind of farming them on the lands and such.
Yeah, it's like the first coin of its kind, the first asset of its kind that you can actually sell.
I already bought like 50, you know.
I bought 140.
Why do you need so many? Don't they work only on the expensive pack?
No.
Also on the alchemy?
So they don't work on the standard?
Yeah.
But they work on the other 3.
Okay. Other 3?
Yeah, so you have the standard.
The midnight, alchemy,
so
and
not the common, but like the standard, the alchemy, and the legendary or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buy more.
Because how many of the standards you have? 200 packs?
No, I think the commons. Wait.
No, not the common. Like.
Wait a second. Let me just check.
Oh man.
Real quick. Silence before fart.
No, don't do that. No farting during. So let's see. So we have the shop.
No, open. Or you can also check with the
here. So you have the standard, alchemy, and legendary. Only the starter ones you cannot use. So you can use them on standard, alchemy, and legendary. So how many standard do you have? I have only 20. Well, my son has only 20 of standard, 2 of alchemy, and 3 legendary. That's not a lot.
I have 9 legendary.
I
15 alchemy, and I think it's 1,000 of standard.
Oh wait, there's a battle.
Okay.
I think you have like 200 or something like that.
No, I had 100 standards, I think. It's either standards or starters. I have 100.
So okay, standards is 100 because the common ones, starters you cannot get yet.
No.
Only after 6 days. Or 6 days, yeah.
What, the starter?
Yeah. So when it will launch, when Conclave Arcana will launch, then you can start buying the
but
the
those,
$1 packs.
Yeah, those don't include the.
No. But still, it's good to have them for playing. And they sold already for like $1 million, man.
Man, million.
$1 million.
In how many days?
Oh man, 2 weeks? No, not even.
Not even.
Oh man,
it's crazy shit.
Also, it was so awesome to see our Groot just keeps on burning that SPS.
Oh man,
he burned again.
He
burned some SPS again and burning. Oh, it was really cool, man.
When you have gazillion,
bazillion. Yeah, man. He was like, he posted on X that he was going to like a comic shop.
Something
he had
the
like that.
Splinterlands thingy on.
And he was like kind of, we're gonna go to a comic shop and also talk Splinterlands and show them the game, which is awesome.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Like all these Comic Cons and all the game stuff related stuff, and you have to go there.
Now you
really have to go head in, just dive into there and show the magic.
Yeah.
Magic happen.
Yeah. And then we have Vibes, music competition. They're inviting musicians to join the competition. Every 10 days, they're giving out $1,100 in prizes, and plus
start singing again.
Yeah, plus they're doing all the upvotes. It's again in the thousands. So anybody, all the musicians are welcome. Go join Vibes competition. It's really awesome.
Absolutely. And I think we're at the end of our podcast today.
Yeah.
We went through quite a few things. Hive Echo is late because of the Talent Land, so be patient. It might be us that will post about the news week. It might be Eddie. We will most definitely be around to help the team. HiveFest Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, October 15th to 19th. Be there or be a circle. Digibyte is on Hive, onboarded through InLeo. I'm very keen to talk to the guys because I knew some of the team members, and if they're still there, it would be really cool to connect and see what more we can do with it. Congrats on the Skate Hive that shared over $88,000 to its users. Congrats to VSC on getting their proposal finished and approved. Altera, MetaMask, social plugins, Hive Access, and several tools are being prepared, which helps dApps such as SNC to build their own SDK,
Yeah.
And of course, the whole shablagu on Conclave Arcana. You still have 6 days by the time the podcast is out. It will be 5 days left for you to grab all the pre-sale with nice prices. And May 6th, May 6th, 4:30 p.m. at UTC on X, hosted by Hive. We're gonna have Digibyte and the Hive community chatting about boarding and of Digibyte in Hive.
Yep.
Go ahead and check it out, and we're gonna say goodbye till the next time.
Quack! Quack! Quack!